It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Chime faced a major problem when it first launched: how to create a sustainable and profitable banking business serving low and mid income consumers. Now, this was something that the banking industry hadn't been able to really figure out for decades. And Chime purpose was to do two things: offer a banking service through a digital platform, so they didn't have the high cost of having a branch and people and employees. Seemed pretty cool, didn't it? Here's the problem. Chime struggled. It was evident when it launched in 2014 with a debit card aimed at 150,000 users in its first year, but ending with only 7,000 users. Woo, what a drop. So it started raising funds, which was very, very tough. Venture capitalists were not giving their money. They were hesitant about the whole business model of doing online banking. Chime's story is a great example of how even the best ideas face challenges. And CEOs can learn from Chime's journey that the road to success isn't always one straightforward. And number two, it's not always easy. You got to adapt, you got to innovate, you got to change, you got to recalibrate, you got to do a bunch of things, by the way. But Chime's breakthrough came when they shifted the focus from offering shopping rewards to providing no-fee banking. This simple change appealed to their target market, and by offering features early like direct deposit access, no overdraft fees, Chime added value for their customers, keeping them engaged and loyal. And this focus you can apply to your sales strategy. Number one, focus on delivering real value, real solutions, real benefits to your ideal clients. Number two, consider what their real pain point is and say you're going to solve it no matter what. Make that your selling point. So here's my takeaway for you as a CEO. Number one, stay committed to serving your ideal client by helping them understand that they have a problem. This is how you solve it: through your sales system, through your sales strategy, and your sales structure. You do that. And just like Chime, oh, look at where they are today. Even if you watch the NBA games, you see that big Chime patch right there on there. They're a huge banking juggernaut, and someone's going to be with us for many, many years to come. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Che Brown. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. I'm excited that you're here. Every morning when we get started, we like to start off with our mantra. And our mantra is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, I know I say this every morning, and I know it may be a reminder to you, but without sales, there's always more money pouring out the business than there is coming in. Shay, what do you want me to know about it? Well, sales is serious business. So if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. And then as we move on, our second is you must learn, you must earn, and you must return. Now, this is our mantra. This is a pledge. A pledge that we make every single morning to our CEO sales department. Repeat after me these words: if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? You must learn, you must earn, and you must return. Sorry, look at the wrong thing. You must learn, and you must earn, and you must return. Repeat after me. I have to learn something new. I'm listening. In order to earn new revenue from current clients, you got it. In order to get new and old clients to return, I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. And so every morning when we get together, we have a couple of objectives. Our number one objective: sales progress. Our number two objective is to address any roadblocks. Number three is to understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to grow and get to that next level. Sales pillar number 1 is a one-page CEO sales plan. You got to have a plan. We got to know where we're going. Sales pillar number 2 is what's the sales cycle. Now, if you're out there, you don't have a one-page CEO sales plan, go over to www.ceosalesplan.com. Once you get there, download it. Now, this is not just about having a revenue target. It's about having a system to get to where you got to get to. Okay, that's enough. Sales pillar number 2. Seriously, go over to ceosalesplan.com and download it right now. Is a sales cycle. That's the second pillar. What's the cycle from the time we connect to the time we communicate in our community to the time they convert over to a client? Sales pillar number 3 is our sales message. We understand that our words will make us rich, right? So without those words, without us doing that, then, that's one of the sales pillars we miss out on. And number 4 is our sales indicators. We're going to measure, we're going to manage, we're going to make it better. And number 5, you got to have a super sexy sales teams. Those are the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to learn and order to grow and get to that next level. So our outcome. Every single morning, I love to welcome you to the CEO Sales Hub. Those folks who tune in every morning, I love to slow down and be able to connect with you. Do me a favor, go over to look below the video, and just put hashtag I'm here. It might sound silly, it might sound kind of crazy, but it's good to be able to connect. You can see me, I can't see you. You're with other CEOs that want to focus on the sales department. So put hashtag I'm here. For those folks that watch the replay every single morning, do me a favor. Put hashtag replay. You're in the conversation. You're here. We're all in this together, by the way. Isn't that kind of cool? And for those folks that watch on the streaming platforms, I acknowledge you for the winner that you are, for the champion that you are. You're on Roku, you're on Apple TV, you're on one of our syndicated platforms. Maybe you're listening to the podcast. I'm in your ears right now. Do me a favor. Go over to @IamCheBrown. Drop me a DM. Let me know what you enjoy. Let me know what we can change about it. Thanks for showing up. I certainly appreciate you as well, by the way. So why do we get together? What is the purpose? Wrong one. What is the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. You know how to sell, I get it. But the whole question is, how do I sell more faster, Shay? How do I get to where I want to get to? Because it's about sales growth. Got it, Shay. It's about accountability. Makes sense to me, Shay. And number 3, it's about consistency. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with most? Well, most people struggle with consistency. That is no longer you. You will be consistent. Okay, make sure I can get there. There we go. And our next one here is the CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, this is one of our favorite. I'm going to slow down for a moment because this was created because there was a huge challenge in the market. The challenge in the market was people were saying, Shay, what do I measure? What do I manage? Where do I put my focus at? And I said, there are 5 sales metrics that if you follow this, you'll be able to run your whole sales organization. Now, I get it. Some of you have fancy smancy software. I get that. Some of you have Infusionsoft or Go High Level or Entreport or Kajabi or Active Campaign or MailChimp or whatever you have. But inside there, you can't pull out these 5 indicators just like that and measure it on a day-to-day basis. I put in a request through the tech team, but they ain't done it yet. So you know what we decided to do to help you, the CEO? We created it. So you can now, you only got to measure 5 indicators. And these 5 indicators will drive the entire business. So let's go take a look at that now. And if you can, open up your CEO Sales Dashboard. So open that up right now. Now, go to the very top. Now, if you don't have it downloaded it, you can go over to CEOSalesHuddle.com. You can go to that's not it. You can go to CEOSalesHuddle.com and you can download your CEO Sales Dashboard. So go do that now. Go to CEOSalesHuddle.com. You can download your CEO Sales Dashboard. Get a copy of it now. It's an Excel sheet. You go all the way to the top. And when you get all the way to the top, you'll see the day's date. Come to the bottom, how many leads came in, how many appointments came in, how many offers were made. See, what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Can you imagine if you were driving a car and you never looked at the gas as odometer? You never looked at the fuel tank to see how much fuel you had in there, and that was one of the key indicators. Maybe you ignored the check engine light. Okay, things might be okay. Maybe you ignored the seatbelt light. Things might be okay. Maybe the oil change. You ignore that. But no gas in the car, it's like having no sales. Well, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, maybe it's no electric. Some of you have electric cars. Okay. I got to be part of the new generation. Some of you have electric cars. There's no electric, there's no power in there. You understand the point that I want to make. And so you can go down, look at repeat business and how many new clients came in that was repeat business below that. I love doing that as a way of us being able to connect and stay in the conversation. So you go over to repeat business and you can, if you just took that category alone, you can say, well, how many new products that we sell? These were customers who were already with us and they bought a new product. How many bought existing products? So if I had an iPhone, and maybe I bought a case, or maybe I bought the cover to go on top of it. And then if you have a membership program, you're tracking that. You're measuring that. How many new members came in? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Okay, now we're going to go over and we're going to celebrate any wins that we have. And I love celebrating wins because this is an opportunity to look at what are we most proud of. Now, why are we doing this, Shape? Why are we looking at what was our biggest accomplishment? What do we want to brag about? Because of this one philosophy. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So we're going to focus now on the one area that can just shift your business. So what are you most proud of? Pat yourself on the back. What did your sales department do that you want to really talk about, you want to brag about? But then we go to the other side and we understand that everything is not rainbow, cupcakes, and unicorns, okay? Because powerful people ask powerful questions. We're going to step back and ask ourselves one of the most powerful questions that we can ask ourselves, which is, what are the hurdles that are out there? What are some things that we have to overcome? What was your biggest roadblock yesterday? Just acknowledge it. What's preventing you today from moving forward? Acknowledge it. What's the one thing you can do that if you did it, it would shift the entire business? Acknowledge it. You see, powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. My message of the day is slow down to speed up. See, for some often I used to go. And I say, don't worry about it. We're going to outwork our performance. We're going to work harder than everybody else. We're going to give more effort. We're going to keep going no matter what. And that works. But sometimes you got to slow down. You got to assess where you are. You've got to recalibrate. And that's the benefit of the CEO Sales Dashboard. You can do that. It's the benefit of you showing up for the CEO Sales Huddle. You're in a conversation to slow down with other CEOs who take 15 minutes a day. There are 1,440 minutes in every day. You're taking 15 minutes in that day to prepare you and your sales organization to go out there and solve problems and have impact in the world. I want you to know that you're amazing, that you really are an incredible CEO. You're an awesome CEO. You're a super special CEO. You're a game changer CEO. You're a CEO that's making a difference in the world. And I believe today is your January 1st. And because of just that one reason alone, I believe your best is still yet to come. We haven't seen it yet. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Che Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. And I wish you all success. Peace, everybody. We out of here.